absolutely. There you go.
And, oh, I can get it. Here. So down here are the other labs that they have in engineering. And again, mainly this is for grad students, but there are some students that are undergrad that are doing research, and some of them would be in these labs. But when you look down, they're just tables. There's nothing really exciting in them. This is one that's a little different. It has higher tables. This one was designed for networking. They didn't end up doing it that way, but it has an isolated network, and it was designed to be handle a lot of security type stuff.
This TV card.
Let's go back the same way because I just want to show you.
Gabe. Well, it's a business, so I don't think. No, I never talked about it. Whatever it was. Okay. Good Johnny.
Okay, I'm going to go buy some restrooms, so if you do need those, I just want to show you where they are. We're going to then go down to our department, and that's where we're going to end up. So if you do need to jump in here, men's and women's are in here. We are just going to be down at the end of this hallway in the glass door. Okay. So we're just going to be down here at this glass door, and that's where we'll continue, but if you do need the restrooms, this is where it's located.
Oh, wow.
So this is our department, and there'll be some faculty in here, but we'll just go around. There's not a lot to see. Mainly, it's just computer offices, but we'll give you a bit of a tour. We did lose a few.
You told me where they were. You told me where to go to. It's fine.
Yeah, I would think.
Hopefully they can find a glass door.
So every year we go to different contests with other universities, and we've won different things. This is some of our awards. We were actually in deal with Oracle here. So we have that. One of our faculty was just certified for Cisco, so we have a lot of that background. These are the so if you want, I don't know if you do or not, but, these are the different, I'll put these out here. These are the internships. This is where we have placed people. There's like 64 places that people were at. Also, I'm going to give you a brochure of our department. So you guys grab one if you'd like. So it's about our department, gives you a little bit of background and sort of courses we have in the department, that sort of stuff. So if you want to look at that, that might be useful. We have some pictures of our students at our various locations. IBM picture of somebody who did an internship at IBM. Scana, which is a local Fortune 500 company.
Now, if you were a junior and you were taking one of those classes that you take now, GIS, then you might take that list and create a GIS map and.
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll notice there was somebody that had a position in Brazil, another one in Africa. We've had people in Europe, Asia. I mean, they've been all over. And we don't actually place you directly. You kind of have to compete, but you can see there's jobs all over the place. And so there's a lot of opportunity, especially if you are a really solid background and have done well in your classes and show a lot of interest. People will be all over. They'd love to have you. Now, over here, these are the different various internships that we have. This is international. This is South Carolina, and this is across the U.S. So they are all over the place. So obviously, there's a lot in Columbia area and in South Carolina, but not limited to that. Some people want to stay local, but there's other opportunities.
Everywhere you go, there's more opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and the other thing, that we have a STEM job fair that comes here that so you aren't having to go out and beat the bushes too much. They actually come here. That's another real benefit of coming to a larger university, that you get that people coming to you as opposed to you having to spend all your time looking for positions. It's very, very convenient. Up here, Dr. Patton mentioned that she does jobs for different companies, and in the capstone course, here are just some of the projects. It's a team-based, so we had, 3 or 4 people on each one. And it's a whole semester project. It's a real project that companies want to have done, and they work with the students to guide them through the project and the process, and then we have faculty oversight to try to also help them out and work with them. I'm going to jump in my office here a second. One thing I do is I actually have a 3D printer that I do for my research. This is something that a student in art. They had a project that they wanted to print, and so she designed it in their art project, and then they needed to print it. Well, my printer has you may have seen 3D printing. You can pass that around if you want. Yes. But they had a 3D printing, but regular 3D printing, you need to support the plastic. So if you're making like a mushroom with a cap on it, you need something to hold the cap on. So they put support material around. Well, my support material is actually water soluble. So instead of having to break it off and snap it off and then sand it down and do all that, I can actually throw it in water and then it dissolves that extra support material. And that's why I can get something a lot finer. I would never be able to do that if I had to break it off and then clean it manually. This was another thing was done with another department, but they had this plastic and they needed a cap for it, and then they have these little heaters that go through this, that go through the holes, and then they had a gear that would all tie them all together. And with one little motor, it would drive all 12 different patterns to make it mix the materials all at one time. So there's a lot of different things you can do with it. I don't have a lot of my other toys here.